Welcome back, everybody, to Top 3 Sports. Top
Sports.
Sports with me, Matt, and my co-host wearing his Warrior stuff.
Jerry.
So we're doing this one a little late, but not too bad because sports happens every day. So
Sports is 24/7, and then sometimes it's not.
we have a pretty good show today. Some interesting news, some heated debates, maybe between people.
We're gonna talk about the Heat.
The Heat. That's not the Heat. We talked about that Heat on our other podcast.
That's true.
Heat.
But let's get into the sports talk, huh?
Let's get it.
All right. So we talked about Gina Carano on our last podcast of the top 3 views.
Yeah.
And apparently we're gonna talk to her on this one. Talk about her.
Oh, she's calling in.
That'd be sick. I didn't get that, so unfortunately. Did you get it? Did you schedule her for today?
Nah, she was busy.
That'd be a good reason for the delay, huh? But apparently, so just real quick, she tweeted something dumb and got fired from Disney. I guess they asked Dana White about it. He said, "Leave her alone. We make mistakes. We all make mistakes. For everybody to go in on her." And then he said, "I love how Ariel Helwani made it all about him. Such a douche." So that was her tweet. She said that Jews were beaten in the streets not by Nazi soldiers but by their neighbors, even by children. There's the clip right there of Dana White.
Yeah, listen, we make mistakes. We all make mistakes, you know. I love how Eric wanted made it all about him. It's all about him.
Dang, the audio sounded terrible.
Yeah.
And Ariel Helwani is the guy that Dana White called the douche. He's Jewish. I guess he put, obviously, I'm disappointed in what she posted. To be honest, I haven't agreed with a lot of the things she has posted over the year. This last post essentially comparing being a Republican in America or having a certain political view to being a Jew in Nazi Germany during World War II is asinine. It's an absolutely crazy comparison to make, and it's completely insensitive to think that Jewish people and other minorities as well, not just Jews, but in this particular post, Jews were the ones discussed, had to hide in attics and in gutters and had to be separated from their families or murdered 6 million of them. To compare that to what is going on in this country is just a very tone-deaf analogy to make. Now I am not one. I am not into the whole cancel culture and all that. I'm not here to talk about someone's employment or something like that. I'm here to talk about the comment, the statement, the analogy. He said, as a Jewish person and a human being, it doesn't sit well, and I wish she would never have posted that. And quite frankly, I wish someone would have talked to her about her social media posts over the past year. Not even just the political ones, just in general, they felt off. I'm sorry she has gone down this path. So, what do you think about Dana White having to answer that?
I mean, I watched it live, so
Yeah.
And they just asked him, but I mean, I get why they asked him, obviously, because she's an MMA fighter.
She was.
But with his direct words, though, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I think, like, if you guys obviously might not have seen our last podcast, but we both basically said we kind of get what she's saying, but like the comparison is just dumb, and you shouldn't say it. Like,
yeah.
You get what you're trying to say, but it's just dumb.
Yeah, and what do you think about him calling Ariel Helwani a douche?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's funny. I think it doesn't like the guy.
Yeah, they've had beef in the past.
Yeah.
He kicked them out of his show, right? For Ariel Helwani was the one that leaked that Brock Lesnar was coming back, or he leaked he was coming back for a pay-per-view, and like Dana White was gonna announce it at the during the promo or something.
But I actually like Ariel Helwani because he says what he wants to say.
Yeah, he's all right. He says some weird stuff sometimes.
No, he does, but I don't care if it's weird or not. I like the fact that he says what he wants to say, and people don't like him.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah. So it's you. What do you think about his statement about the comment?
I think it was a good statement. I don't think it was he made it all about him. I think he made it about him and everyone else that's a Jew.
Yeah.
So I think exactly he should make it about him.
Yeah.
And it was just him.
I feel like people were saying like, well, bro, this isn't even like include you or involve you. Like, why even post on it? The same thing, like you are making this about you.
But his reasoning was he even said people kept asking me. So
yeah.
Because then they know I'm Jewish, so I'm gonna talk about it then.
And and he's Jewish, and she used to be in the MMA, so obviously like he's gonna have to cover it.
It's the same thing. Why are they asking Dana White about it? He's not even Jewish.
Yeah, exactly.
So why are they asking him? But he can talk about
it. And he has no neighbors either, bro.
Yeah, he didn't have neighbors. Come on. So my thing is, if Dana White can talk about it, obviously Ariel Helwani can talk about it.
Yeah. You did know that Dana White bought like his whole neighborhood?
No, but I believe it.
Yeah, I think he did. He bought his whole neighborhood in Vegas, so he can be in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's dope.
Yeah. So,
I want to.
So I don't know. It's crazy. It's just I don't know. It's a crazy thing. Like we commented about her, but I just think it's funny that Dana White can say stuff like that. Like he's the only like CEO that I know of, or he's not the CEO, but the face of the company that I know of that really says stuff like that. Like,
yeah, but yeah, I mean that's true. But I think the reason why I think he can do that and it's okay is because it's just it's like a fighting thing.
Yeah,
it's like we're just fighting, bro. This isn't like it is a corporation in business, but it's fighting. Like
yeah, when it comes down to it, these guys are trying to like knock each other out.
The beef is what drives this stuff. The beef, like football, doesn't really drive it. In basketball,
yeah, you get penalties.
Yeah, but in UFC, you want beef. Like you want that to be a thing.
Imagine Roger Goodell saying all that stuff.
I mean, people already hate like on the NFL, so it's like if he says some stuff like that, it'd be really bad.
Yeah, to like the Eagle fans, they're always all crazy with it.
Yeah, that'd be bad. And it's funny too because he's like obviously he doesn't work for the UFC, but he works for ESPN as an MMA.
Yeah.
So it's like he's in your field to an extent, and you're like calling him out. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's crazy. Savage. That's what's good about Dana White, and that's what's bad about Dana White.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't remember if Gina Carano was in the UFC. I know she was in Strikeforce.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I think Dana owns Strikeforce anyway, so I'm sure they cross paths.
Yeah.
So UFC is pretty real, right? Like a lot of people, and then some people that aren't fans of it, they think it's wrestling, like it's the scripted or it's fake. Have you heard of that before? Nah. Yeah, some people told me that. They're like, "Oh, this is the like the WWE?" I'm like, "Nah, it's not that." And then they watch it and they're like,
paid enough for it to be fake or like predetermined. It's not fake. They're literally bleeding, but
yeah,
predetermined. You're not paying me enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Out and all that.
Just get kicked on the head. Just nasty. Bro, they're not even getting paid enough to do that either.
Yeah. To be legit. Now you're telling me it's like I'm predetermined gonna lose. I got to get my arm broke. Like, nah.
Yeah. Well, there's a former NFL player saying that the Super Bowl is predetermined.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's really crazy.
But we could play some of the audio. What was his name? Dwight Smith?
At the time, obviously, John.
Dwight Smith, NFL Buck star.
He was,
tell us about that week of preparation.
No, you're good. I think he was the MVP of that game too.
All right, let's see what he has to say. His conspiracies here.
Up to the game and how it was executed by you guys. I mean, you can know which plays are coming. And
Tim Brown and Jerry Rice come out and say that they made them run Jerry Rice. I mean,
John Gruden's offense?
Yes. Yeah. It was his offense, and you guys knew exactly what was coming. Did you know every single play?
They didn't run that offense all year, though. Ain't it odd that you would run it when you're playing against us?
So did you guys know every play before the ball was snapped?
I'm just saying, man, the game ain't decided on the field. That's all I'm going to say. I predict who's going to be in the Super Bowl. It ain't about who has the best players. Football is entertainment. So who's the most entertaining Super Bowl? The Bucs in their first one against Patrick Mahomes. It has nothing to do with if these are the best teams, because we know that these aren't the best teams. The Bucs are not the best NFC team.
So who's the best team in the NFC, in your opinion?
The Green Bay Packers.
But the Bucs beat them at Lambeau, though. I mean, the Bucs proved it. They won there. They beat Aaron Rodgers at his place.
Hey, you can say what you want, man. Like I say, the game ain't decided on the field.
But the Bucs beat Green Bay like 38-10 at Raymond James Stadium in the regular season.
You're not listening to me, man. You keep saying
So how is it decided then if it's not on the field?
The Giants won the Super Bowl in 2007. I had two pick sixes. One I took back 93 yards, another pick up there in New York. We beat them 40-something. We didn't have Adrian Peterson. They went on to win a Super Bowl. Who beat what and how? Like, come on, man. Stop that.
All right, so how do you see this one playing out on Sunday?
It depends on when Vegas make that call. How Vegas ain't going to lose the most money.
So do you think the Bucs' original Super Bowl that you were a part of and won was illegitimate?
I think everyone is.
If you don't mind me asking then, and we obviously appreciate giving us a little bit of time, why do an interview for the Super Bowl if you don't believe that it's set up the right way?
Y'all asking me to. Don't nobody call me no other time until Super Bowl come, right?
No, that's a fair statement.
Did anybody when we down the phone say, hey, how's your family doing? How your kids doing? So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
And I appreciate that. We do.
We do.
I mean, that is our job, though, is to talk sports. I mean, it's not personal.
So what is your honest...
have to be real.
We understand that. So what is your honest opinion of Tom Brady being in 10 Super Bowls?
Good luck. A lot of luck,
Okay.
Everybody say Tom Brady, but if I can remember, there's a lot of kickers kicking kicks for him to make it there.
Well, Tom Brady did put him in a position to make those kicks.
So did Jim Kelly, but his kicker missed the kick.
He did. He did miss a kick.
Right. He did.
He did miss a kick.
So, what do you think? You think it's rigged?
Not to the extent he says. I think there's definitely some hope and some try to put things together for things, but not like that.
Yeah, I think they do want certain teams to go, but obviously they don't rig it all crazy. I think the furthest is maybe they tell refs to call plays maybe a certain way or something, because that seems sometimes like it's a little suspicious.
No, referees for sure, but referees are a thing for sure, 100%. But is it the NFL or is it just the referee? I don't know. But but he's talking about self-sabotaging, bro. He's saying the Raiders self-sabotage themselves.
Yeah, he said the Raiders lost the game. They chose to lose. Yeah. So
to that extent, no, that's going too far to say that teams are self-sabotage. Why even? I mean, I don't know. Why even? I don't know. It's tough to it. That's real good acting, bro.
Yeah, for us.
For everybody to be on point like that every single year, nobody says anything.
The Raiders don't suck. They just they're playing the part.
Nah.
Their defense wasn't trash this year. They're just acting like it.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, that's just too much. But there is definitely some rigged stuff going in all sports, I feel like. And
yeah. And I said, I think it's obvious too that the NFL probably did want the Buccaneers and the Chiefs to go because, the Chiefs are the hot team and the Bucs are the home team. So it's obvious that's what they were going to want, but I don't know.
I don't even know if it's a home team thing. I think Brady, bro. Loves Brady, but my thing is you have to love Brady regardless, even if you're a hater, because of the fact that this dude is a player that's we've never seen a Tom Brady before, ever.
Yeah.
So it's it sounds crazy for this guy to be literally ancient, to be in a Super Bowl, still playing at a decent level, You give me say a high level,
Yeah.
and
I give him a B, tier B.
you'd hope for him to win if you
Yeah.
aren't a hater. You're just that casual fan or whatever. Like, it's a crazy story, so I can see that.
Yeah, and then if you lose to Patrick Mahomes, that'll just make Patrick Mahomes go up another level because he's already like,
Who's the next face?
yeah. And then if Tom Brady beats him, it's like, well, that he may be the up and coming star, but there's still, you still got to pave the way for the legends, bro.
And there's just so many storylines. Literally,
Yeah.
Okay, Tom Brady's never been on another team. He's on another team now. Bill Belichick's not there. Is it Tom Brady's Bill Belichick? Who's the
Yeah.
genius? Who's this? Who's that? Can he do it without Bill Belichick? Is he not a what do they call it? What do they call quarterbacks when they're in a like a system quarterback?
A system quarterback. Yeah.
So is he that or is he not? Like, so there's a lot of storylines. So I feel like there could be some truth to it, but
yeah. But if the Packers have won, it would have been the same. Like, oh, Aaron Rodgers is this elite quarterback. He's finally gonna prove that this is his chance to win the second one, and he's the older Mahomes.
Yeah.
So like they would have spun it.
They definitely would have spun it like that, but I think it's a bigger story if it's Tom
Yeah.
Brady.
No, I know, I agree. But I'm just saying, like, even if Aaron Rodgers won, it wouldn't have been like a big old like, oh well, that sucks. Like, nah, like we can get a good story out of this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And his other point of saying the best teams weren't even in the Super Bowl is pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Chiefs were clearly the best team in the AFC.
Yeah.
And the Buccaneers weren't looking like the best team in the beginning of the season, even in the mid of the season.
The playoffs, though.
The playoffs. Well, I mean, they were literally like 10-5 or something like that. And they won they won out. The whole season they won out, obviously, because they won the Super Bowl. So that to me alone is like you can't say the Packers are better, bro.
Yeah.
Defense is better.
Nah.
No.
And then they got better weapons too, the Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got better weapons. Just the only thing that's better is Aaron Rodgers. That's it.
Yeah. And like the guy said, like, well, how are they better if they lost to the Bucks?
Yeah. No, exactly. But you can't even say that to that guy because his thing is, well, it's rigged. I'm telling you. So
yeah.
Anyone. But yeah, it's crazy. That guy's crazy.
Yeah, that guy's crazy. He was saying that the Raiders were during that year they were playing different routes. They're doing different scheme, and then when it came to the Super Bowl, they played their old scheme that when John Gruden was there.
Dumb.
Yeah, no, but that is true. That did happen.
No. But what I'm saying is, this guy is dumb. This whole like that had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, I feel like he thinks that like it was rigged, but maybe he just did it because the coach, maybe he's like, fuck it, we'll go with this. Like he got cold feet or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, either way, we lost in a legit way, in my opinion. Like,
yeah,
we literally threw like 10 interceptions. So
yeah, I think Rich Gannon had 5.
It is what it is. The worst Super Bowl performance of all time. So it is what it is.
The Chiefs did pretty bad.
No. I'm saying for a quarterback.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, 5 interceptions, bro. Literally, we were in the red zone like a few times, just doing interceptions into the end zone. Like,
yeah.
Come on. Makes no sense. MVP here.
Conspiracy.
MVP.
Conspiracy.
That's the biggest choke of all time.
Yeah. Sounds like a conspiracy to me. Sounds like it's rigged.
It might be.
Yeah, and the dude sounded kind of crazy too. Like the more he's like, how come no one ever calls me before this?
Yeah.
Well, we are a sports show and we talk about sports, so.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's crazy.
He's all sad. He's like, how come no one ever called me, man?
I just think it's weird.
Yeah. But it's hilarious. But so the Bucks won this one, right?
Yeah.
Fair and square. Maybe they cheated. Doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah. What do you mean? This one? You mean this the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, that was rigged, bro.
Mahomes, no touchdowns.
Yeah, that's impossible.
It was hitting the receiver's hands and they were just dropping them.
His toe was never really hurt.
Him diving on the side when he was falling and throwing that in the end zone, that wasn't a real throw. That was just a illusion.
Yeah, and that's funny because even then, even with this game, I said there was some weird calls. But
Yeah, no, there was some weird calls.
even with the weird calls, like I don't think it was a straight rigged game. Like, nah, it's some bad calls.
Yeah.
It is.
If it was rigged, then it was on the receivers for dropping all those, or not even like.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing is, I don't even think there's no self-sabotaging. That is just insane. I will stop watching the NFL, bro. If
Yeah.
there's self-sabotaging. That's just like,
Well, because there's no point. There'd be no point in watching it.
there's no point. This is literally WWE, so there's no point.
It's worse.
Yeah,
It'd be worse because at least WWE knows it's fake, or
Yeah, they don't pretend to be real. Like literally, yeah. I mean, you can tell it's fake, bro. Just watching if you're not a kid. Like,
yeah, I know, but like even WWE, they could like really hit each other and then like determine the winner.
yeah.
But
No, but they don't take themselves serious, bro. They're so
no,
extra. It's like,
they're flamboyant.
yeah, come on. Like the UFC don't act like that, and it's the same. It's just basically the same sport.
Yeah,
Fighting, wrestling, all that kind of stuff. Same
There's-
exact thing.
yeah, but it's real.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like them being extra, the UFC's not extra. They could be.
Yeah,
They're
the
not.
UFC sometimes gets boring because it's so real.
Yeah.
There's some fights that are just like, oh, come on, like, do something. But well, since the Bucks won, and maybe legit or not, did you see that Tom Brady was partying all crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. I did on the parade boat.
Yeah. Let's watch a little bit of highlights and talk about it because I think we'll talk about it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool. We never really get to see Tom Brady act a fool, so. So I thought it was cool too. They had the parade on the boats since it was COVID. And there's Tom Brady all drunk. Let's go, Tampa Tom.
Gotta be held.
Yeah, all crazy too. I don't know why they were holding him like that. Tom Brady's daughter's behind him. You see her?
Yeah.
Nah. And I don't know. That's crazy. So like, what do you think about the whole Tom Brady situation and that thing?
What do you mean? Him partying?
Yeah, him being that drunk.
I think there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah.
Drink, like that's how have fun.
Who was it? Brandon Marshall? I think I seen him tweet. He's you guys Tom Brady just won the Super Bowl and he's hella drunk. You guys are at home drinking for nothing. He's like, you guys are built different, you know?
I mean, I didn't really look at this. Like, I haven't seen any backlash. I don't know if people are giving backlash because I haven't really seen anything really. But if there is backlash, yeah, that's just dumb. People
Yeah.
drink all day.
Yeah. For nothing.
They want to drink, not because like they won something crazy or worked
Yeah.
really hard to do something. Like they just drink because it's fun or whatever.
It's pretty crazy seeing Tom Brady like that, bro. We never really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder, they had to have partied pretty crazy in New England. They just kept it on the down low.
Yeah. Well, this one's because I mean, yeah. I think this one though, 'cause it's like on a boat, bro. Like it's like
Yeah.
Florida. It feels like summer probably, even though it's like winter. It's like,
Yeah.
so they're probably just like literally just vibing out, bro. And another thing too, I feel like this one must have felt a little better. Maybe not than his first one or like certain ones, but
Nah, I know what you mean though.
really good feeling because this is by himself. No Bill Belichick. No.
Yeah.
I mean, he had Gronk, but
He-
no one else.
He silenced all his critics.
Yeah.
And
But
like that's a pretty crazy flex, bro. That parade. Just a
Yeah.
bunch of boats everywhere. That's hella hard.
yeah, that's dope.
Before you're just in like a little tour bus, like driving through the city.
Yeah.
Like that was Tom Brady's little boat, bro. $2 million boat.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine how much the other ones were worth, you know?
For sure. Like I said, bro, like who wants to celebrate? I mean, I'll celebrate regardless for winning the Super Bowl, but like in New England,
Yeah. Yeah, it's all cold. It's all just whatever, like a town. It's just like right there,
Yeah.
you're on the water, bro. That's crazy.
it snows there, bro.
Yeah. It's got Bostonians there.
Nah, I'm trying to be in the summer, bro. 80 degrees, 80 like
Yeah. They're all in shorts and glasses.
yeah, on the water, like that's dope.
Yeah.
Florida, I guess, might have it is like that's just the best place to be to win the Super Bowl.
What do you think about that throw with the trophy?
It's legit. I'm more impressed with the catch though, because you can easily, especially drinking, you can easily drop that
Yeah.
or something. But the throw was good too.
The trophy looks pretty heavy.
It does. It doesn't look like it's an easy catch.
But,
Yeah, pretty strong. So.
yeah, I think it was a different receiver that caught it.
Oh, was it?
Gronk was under him, and yeah, he pulled a Randy Moss.
Awesome. Yeah, it's dope though.
Yeah, it's yeah. What if it fell?
Yeah. Thing. What if it fell? Who jumps in?
Yeah.
I think Gronk would jump in.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think he'd strip naked and jump in.
Yeah, he'd have to, twerking in his way in the water. You'd have to, bro. Brady might jump in just because he's so drunk. He might just be an idiot.
He'd try to look over to see where it went and just.
Yeah. And then someone would have to save him.
Yeah, look at Tom Brady. I think that's cool that like he was out partying like that, bro. I kind of got more respect for him now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He's one of us.
No, that's pretty cool. But the thing is, though, like, I feel like Tom Brady just is cool, though. I feel like he's always been like cool. Like,
Yeah.
not like, for me, my personal reason I'm not liking him is the simple fact that the team he was on and the BS that has occurred. Is it legit BS? Is it whatever? Is it just not his fault? He's just on the team. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's my biggest thing. But just seeing outside stuff, he always seemed like he's pretty cool.
Speaking of rigged teams and Super Bowls.
Yeah. See, that's the craziest thing. Bro, you saw some rigged stuff, which we got rigged twice in a row.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl.
Back to back.
Come on.
The Raiders are like, can we get the next one now? Like,
Nah, we're gonna put you on a 10-year run.
15-year hiatus.
Hey, come on, man.
A 20-year hiatus.
See, I'm more willing to believe the playoff, against Brady rather than the Super Bowl against John Gruden.
Yeah, the Tuck rule. That one is.
And against that NFL, I don't know, but it's definitely referee.
Yeah.
The referee's just an idiot. I don't know. Either he rigged it or he's an idiot. Either one.
Well, actually, the referee's really smart, but an idiot because apparently he pulled the rule out of his ass that no one ever used.
No, exactly. Yeah. So what would you rather be, an idiot or rig it?
I'd rather be.
Or rig it.
I don't honestly. It doesn't matter because that ref kept reffing for like the longest time.
Yeah.
But I guess I'd rather rig it because then that means I'm smart.
Yeah.
And that means I probably bet on the Patriots, so I'd probably win a lot of money. That or someone paid me a lot of money to rig it, so.
Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's crazy. But like I said, I like the fact that look up the video that Tom Brady says the N-word to Ed Reed. And then did you hear that the lady wanted to sue Tom Brady?
For what?
Disrespecting the trophy because her dad is the one that designed it. He's the one that designed the trophy. And she felt like it was disrespecting her dad for him throwing it like that or something. She wanted an apology, not she's gonna sue. She wanted an apology.
I mean, no one cares about your dad.
Yeah, I know. Like it's not even named after your dad either. So like,
But like that makes no sense. Like for anything made ever, if I crash my car I got to go apologize to the dude that made the car because I like,
For real.
come on, that's so dumb.
And then
Important.
they were saying too that because I seen it on the Andrew Schultz, what is it, his flagrant foul. They're like, dude, that's like the worst design trophy ever. It's just a football on a on a spike.
And it's like just smooth. Like there's no like cool things around it or like anything. It's just like, I don't know.
That is a crazy design though, how that they came up with that as the
Yeah. But it's like a weak trophy, bro, compared to like other trophies.
yeah.
But it's, I mean, I'll take it though if I want it.
Yeah. We got 3.
Yeah, but I want it.
Yeah. I can't hear anything, bro.
You can't hear it?
Nah, can you?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it's weird. Nah, I didn't hear anything, bro. I say maybe look up a different one. But yeah, that should be it.
Yeah, I mean, I hear it. It's loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you hear him? Do you hear the word or no?
Yeah, but I know he doesn't say it. But yeah, I remember that.
Does it sound like him? Does it sound like he says it?
No, it definitely sounds like he says it. For sure. No, that for sure does.
To Ed Reed.
Yeah, well, that's funny. I remember that.
Yeah, Tom Brady's a savage, bro. That feels crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I got more respect for Tom Brady now that he's not a Patriot. I used to think he was a bitch.
I know. Yeah.
No, he's not. That's what happens when you're a Patriot, though.
Now he's your goat?
Nah.
He's a goat.
Yeah, he's a goat.
Yeah.
He could be the goat.
But he's not my goat.
But not my goat. Yeah.
I feel it.
I'll take Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady.
I'll take Derek Carr.
You know who won't take Derek Carr?
Yeah.
Who won't take Derek Carr?
Well, apparently he would.
Oh, yeah, he would, huh? But you know what? I guess before we start talking about Pat McAfee, let's talk about the Colts.
The Colts. Indeed.
And what happened with the Colts?
Oh, they just made a trade. They just made a trade for Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. From Derek Carr to Carson Wentz. From Derek Carr to Carson Wentz. Let's go.
Yeah. Carson Wentz to the Colts.
What did they end up getting for trading up for the
yeah, you can look it up if you have it right there. But I think it was like a second round pick or a third round pick.
It was a third rounder and a conditional second round, I believe.
That could become a first or something like that.
Oh, well. Let me see. 2021 third round draft pick and a conditional 2022 second round pick that could turn into a first. You're right. And the Eagles will take a $33.8 million dead cap hit, the largest that any team has ever taken for a player.
You don't want them that bad.
Yeah, bro, I would have kept them at least. You're paying,
honestly.
huh?
I said I need more than that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had his struggles, and Hurts came in, he looked better, but I mean, Carson Wentz was getting talked about as being a top 5 quarterback when he was doing good.
Yeah.
So there's talent there. I mean, I don't know. He should have been in the Super Bowl, but he got hurt. I don't know.
And the Colts have a way better line, so he might do pretty good. They got receivers, a running back. I mean, it's all there for him. But if he can't do it, then that sucks because
yeah,
this will be the end of the line. But I mean, it looks good for him.
I mean, yeah. No, he should be happy. I mean, I guess everyone should be happy in the trade. You know, you got something for him.
Well, the Colts are gonna pay like $20 million a year for him, I think.
Yeah,
Which that's a lot. That's a lot. He better.
that's a lot. He has to perform.
Yeah, he better.
But he should be able to. I mean, like you said, he has weapons. The rookie running back, he balled out.
Yeah, that's what.
When you're pro, but he balled out. And then the receivers, well, they need to. T.Y. Hilton might not be back, but yeah, I mean, they were a playoff team. Like,
Yeah,
you know, they were in the run. They should have not they should have, but they could have made a big run.
yeah. So I could see them doing pretty good next year.
Yeah.
But yeah. Apparently there was some controversy in Oakland / Vegas / LA nation because Pat McAfee talked about being attacked by the Raiders, by the Raider fans.
Yeah. But yeah. That is cool.
We got a clip.
Yeah, we definitely have a clip, and
This shows Tom Brady.
yeah,
including a Raiders
See, I can hear that.
fan account, blog account
that's weird.
coming after us. This show all weekend, excuse me, this show was attacked by, I believe, Cody from the Raiders.
Your boy Raider Cody.
Blogs.
Not mine.
They used names of dead people as the people that signed it. Classic serial killer, but I've been watching a lot of detective work. We've been snooping around. It's potentially JT the Brick, too. Potentially JT the Brick, but we've been snooping around, and the Raiders fans are coming out. By
Can
the
you
way,
pause it real quick?
for good reason.
Does Raider Cody have anything to do with that Raiders blog he's talking about?
I have no idea. I don't know what Raider Cody does. I don't get why people would have another account when you're already a Raider account. It doesn't make sense.
I think they were saying that Raider Cody has something to do with that Raiders article they were talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's definitely. People have definitely said Raider Cody is in charge of this or that, but like, I just don't understand the point. Why don't you come on and say I own this business?
Yeah, I don't know. But I
I'm
guess
on the Raider account. He did his whole account is a Raider account. Like, it's not a personal.
Yeah. That's why I was asking. 'Cause I
Raiders
wasn't too
fan.
sure.
I would want Derek Carr to be thought of as a very good quarterback by everybody as well. I mean, you got a chance to ride the wave when the Raiders were in Oakland. Derek Carr was on his come up. Here we go. Then I watched his leg get broken on Christmas Eve in MVP season, and it was a bummer because Derek Carr, really cool guy, becoming a great player, and the Raiders were becoming relevant again. Holy shit, here we go. Since then, team has moved out of town. Now they're in Las Vegas, and it seems like Derek Carr is not going to be the guy for John Gruden long term. And what we had to do after he hurts himself, where it looks like his groin got ripped out of his body. Yeah. You remember that? And he was scrolling. He was strolling and scrolling the field to the right there, running. Primetime game against the Los Angeles Chargers. And all of a sudden, it looked like there was a potential, because there's no fans in there. It looked like there was a sniper up on top of the thing. Yeah. And instead of shooting him in the hamstring, which is normally, they got him right in the groin. Instead, boom. Now he pulls up, actually does this, throws it away, jogs into the sideline. Then he does an entire Jared Leto from the Little Things walk. Okay. Shout out, big weekend of watching stuff. He walks all the way back. Marcus Mariota comes in.
Underrated movie, by the way. The Little Thing.
Hey, wait, before you go any further, it's funny because Pat McAfee doesn't watch any movies, bro. Like, every time they try to like throw references at him, he doesn't know what they're talking about. So like, it's surprising that you guys are clicking on that.
They ended up losing by 3 in overtime. Insane game. The next day, that game was on December 17th. On December 18th, we had to have a conversation about Derek Carr. We don't talk about Derek Carr that much. Okay, that's not really something.
And then quick pause again. I watched the Pat McAfee show. They have a thing called Overreaction Monday, where the day before the game's played, they just say ridiculous statements, like like every other sportscast. Technically, the day after that would be the Overreaction Monday, since that was a Thursday night game. Just some context into this.
Derek Carr was. But on December 17th, we see a guy who's already been paid $100-some million with no money guaranteed left on his contract. And it seems like a sniper shot him right in his groin somehow. missed the ball, hit the groin, maybe a hip flexor, pop.
Might have hit the ball.
Yeah.
We had to have a conversation. And this is how the conversation went.
Or the bread, if you ask some fans. Some Raider fans.
See him in a Raider jersey again. Hell of a run.
Here. Well, you know, he's going to be a backup for a long, long time. He's going to be a journey.
Okay, pause it real quick. And that's the Stooge. They call him Boston Connor.
Mm-hmm.
He just likes being like an idiot on the show.
Yeah.
So he's just like being stupid.
Fantastic. He is going to be a backup for at least the next year or two, I'd assume, after everything that's going on. Okay, so everything that had gone, Connor took a lot of shots. Connor's little Boston Stooge, okay? He ended up playing the next week, which none of us could have expected. Okay, none of us could have known that whenever we were having that conversation. Marcus Mariota had just had him about time. We thought
a lot of Raider fans say that Derek Carr is weak and he sucks, and you know. But dude, how many times has he played injured in his whole career? I mean, broken finger, broken back. Not the broken leg. He couldn't play through that. but he broke his hand another time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, the thing you can say, maybe he's scared to get hit, but he plays hurt. So
yeah. Once he takes the hit, he's not scared no more.
Yeah. And I don't like. The funny thing about it though. Is like, yeah, in the pocket, he does look scared. I'm not going to say he doesn't. In the pocket, he does look scared. But when he runs, he's down to jump over you. Like, yeah. That's why I'm so confused. Like, why are you scared in the pocket, but you're scared, like, outside of it? For real.
When they got, like, full speed.
Yeah, like, it makes no sense, bro.
Why are you sticking that ball out?
Yeah. So funny, though.
Essentially, Marcus Mariota, who got Tannehill, Derek Carr whenever he got in the chance to play. Instead, something happened with God, the groin, and the hip flexor. What made him come out of a very close divisional game on prime time was healed in about a week and a half. He's playing again the next week.
Pause it real quick.
Forward. So,
a lot of people saying that Derek Carr sucks and can't win, and saying Mariota is the answer. Mariota lost that game, bro. Yeah. They're always saying trade Carr, he sucks, get something good for him. Well, if he sucks, how are you gonna get something good for him? Like, I hear so much stuff about Derek Carr, man. It's crazy.
No, it is crazy. It's definitely crazy.
So we're getting the clip from the day after it looks like his season is ending. He's potentially going in for surgery, and they're saying this is how they were talking about Derek Carr. Hey, Raiders beat. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get what you did there, and then me acknowledging that Derek Carr is potentially going to be an Indianapolis Colts quarterback. And by the way, that would make the guy who said that he's going to be a career journeyman, Boston Connor, very happy. Actually, if that was to happen, well, then I'll make you thrilled.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go and let the Colts stink is basically how he's thinking. And I'm not saying that, by the way. I'm not saying it. But now that you know that the dead cap space for Derek Carr for the Raiders is only like $2 million if they trade him or cut him, he's probably not going to be a Raider anymore, if I had to guess. If he is going to get traded, like people are saying, Marcus Mariota, we are a team that's in the market. If we end up with Derek Carr as a quarterback here, will I be pumped about it? Not as pumped as I would be about like 4 other fucking guys, but I would be excited about Derek Carr. You can't compare the day after we were talking about a guy potentially dying and his leg falling off, made him out of a primetime game against the division to what we were saying last week after Matthew.
You 100% can compare it.
Yeah.
Because this is the issue, is a normal sports show. And I'm not saying he needs to be a normal sports show, but like a Sports Center where they're just reporting news, right? Or talking about news. You would say, okay, Derek, you can even be funny. I like the funniness of this show. That's why I think, like we talked about this before off stream, I feel like he's literally a natural at this type of stuff. Like he's so good at it. So I like the funny stuff. I like the sniper on the roof. I like all this, like I like how extreme and passionate he seems about it. And we're talking about it. It's funny. But my thing is, you can't say he's gonna be a journeyman, he's done in the NFL as a starting quarterback, all this and that. That's just being extreme. You can say, okay, he got injured. What's next? The Raiders, like that, you know what I mean? He made it sound like he's done.
Yeah.
For sure. Journeyman, this and that. And then now you're saying, well, if he's on the Colts, I'm not going to be as happy as I was if we got 4 other quarterbacks, but I'll still be pretty happy. That's fine. That's more of a normal statement. But the first time you're saying, so you can't compare it. That's my thing. You can't compare it because you were being so extreme on the first one.
No, yeah, I agree with that too. But what's weird is like he's backtracking a little differently. But normally he just says crazy stuff like that, like on the day after, because like I said, they always do the overreaction. Like like the first game of the year, the Jaguars beat the Colts. You remember, like by like a good amount. And he's like, well, he's all the Jaguars are a Super Bowl team now. He's all they're pretty much gonna go and win the whole thing. He's like, and like, like when Justin Herbert came and almost beat the Chiefs, he's just like, oh well, I guess Justin Herbert is pretty much gonna be the next best quarterback. He's better than Mahomes, just messing around,
Yeah, but I feel like there's the big issue for me is the fact that like I don't know. I feel like I can sense when there's the trolling in there.
Yeah,
and that's real. Like because in the original, they didn't really show the full original clip on this one. But the thing is, like he's saying facts.
Yeah,
facts in there. So what? So now you're making me have to decipher what is a fact. Like what are you not trolling about? What are you trolling about? So it's like now you're just confusing me. So now I'm just gonna take it all as legit.
Yeah.
Except for the sniper. Obviously, you're joking about the sniper. You're joking about all other stuff.
Apparently Dwight Smith said that it's rigged. they got snipers now.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Stafford's already gone. Russell Wilson's potentially on there now. I mean, there's a lot of shit popping up. So what I would like to tell Raiders beat, I think it's either Cody or anybody else over there. You fucking suck. Okay, I fucking hate you. You're the worst part of the internet, and we will continue to give the Raiders zero coverage. Now, with that being said, love Darren Waller. Okay, wish he would come to the Colts. I wish that'd be a package deal that I'm hearing. Maybe quarterback, tight end coming to a team. Wish that would happen out of Oakland. Save Darren Waller from this shitty fan base that has Cody from the Raiders involved in it, and then get him over here. That's how I feel. But I was getting tweets all weekend from these motherfuckers. All weekend. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to learn about Lisa Lane, okay, over there in the Cecil Hotel. I'm trying to learn about the little things with Denzel Washington and Jared Leto and that guy that played that guy that sang really good.
Yeah, Freddie.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to learn about Britney Spears.
Yeah, he said shitty fan base from the Raider Nation. He said they're not going to show the Raiders on his show no more. Or they're still not going to show the Raiders on his show.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like he wasn't really even talking about like all of Raider Nation though. I feel like he was talking more just about the people that are tweeting.
No, he was. And my issues, I don't even care anything about this. I don't care anything about his response or anything like that. My only issue was his original statement and then
about
him
Derek Carr.
Happy about them getting Derek Carr. That's it. My thing is, like I said last time, where do we find real sports news?
Yeah.
He clearly ain't it if it's entertainment purposes, if he's just trolling to like it. So nobody is it. It's like, that's why I hate all of them because
see, I like
reviews.
His is more entertainment. And that's why I like it. Because he gets like actual players. He gets a lot of people on his show and they talk about like real stuff, man. And
no, I get it. I get the appeal. That's why people like entertainment. But I'm saying if I was looking for actual news or some actual insight, because he could have insight, he's a former player, anybody that can have actual insight, nobody's legit. Everybody just does it for views now. Everybody. And that's whack to me. Like you can be funny and all that stuff and troll and all that, but still have actual news. So I don't know.
Well, for the most part, I'd say like about 70% of his show is like actual facts and stuff, you know?
Yeah, but like I said, he mixes it in. So now now you're confusing me.
Yeah. Well, we're doing the same too. We're not straight up.
Not me.
Yeah. Well,
what have I said? I've never said like, oh, Tom Brady, he's definitely trash now because he's not playing as he used to play and all this stuff.
I literally just called him a bitch about like.
But that's way different though. That's nothing to do with him being on the field. Nothing to do with him being on the field. But that's the thing. That you saying that is the same thing as him talking about a sniper. You can tell that's just being funny or trolling or whatever it is. We can tell. But if you were saying Tom Brady is straight garbage because he's 40 something and he's not doesn't play like he was 26, and then he wins the Super Bowl and you're like, oh, he's the best quarterback ever. He's still. Then it's like, okay, now you're an idiot.
Nah, then I'd be Max Kellerman.
You'd be all of them. You'd be Pat Mcafee. All of them.
Yeah. I'm just saying Max Kellerman because like there's lots of footage of him saying that Tom Brady's done and
yeah. But yeah, literally they all do it, and that's the whack part to me because they used to only be like Skip Bayless.
Yeah, and well, everyone wants to be right, bro. Everyone wants to be right, so when like it does happen, they'll be like, "See, I told you." Like,
yeah, but I don't think so because this statement was just stupid.
Yeah. Hey, he literally calls the show the dumbest show on earth.
Yeah, but that's just to be funny to me in a cop out. That's all that is to me. Like you actually, to me, you gain fans and you gain clout by saying that.
Yeah.
It's almost like a psychology thing. Like you gain it because it's like you're not taking yourself too serious. It's the same thing with
being humble.
The same thing as Dogecoin. That's why people like it because it's not taken seriously. There's less risk in that. Same thing, man.
Same thing. Dogcoin. Pat McAfee show.
100%.
Yeah, was that all that was left on this clip, or was there anything else we needed?
Like 10 minutes left.
Jesus, by the way, that was alarming.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to take it. And I'm trying to learn about the silversmith's daughter who somehow feels like Tom Brady owes fucking her an apology. So I'm trying to figure that out. I got these Raiders people attacking me all weekend. It's like, hey, we're all friends here until we're not. We're not anymore. Okay? I hope you all eat shit. That's how I
pause it.
Anyways, Adam.
He's like, oh, we're all friends here. He's like, well, until we're not. He's like, you guys can all eat shit now. So like, even that's showing that he didn't have a problem with the Raiders fan base. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying because I feel like a lot of people on Twitter are saying, Pat McAfee's like dogged all of Raider Nation. It's like, nah, I feel like that's not really what's happening here. But at the same time, whenever we play the Colts, fuck the Colts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really care what his opinion is on it. But my thing is, he can't get like this whole segment here. I'm not saying he's mad because he's doing it for a show. He loves this, obviously, because this is making the views and everything go up.
It gives him some content to talk about.
Content like that's so this like he's probably not actually mad or like whatever. It's all fun and games. But the thing with this is you're doing exactly what you're saying these people were doing to you.
Yeah.
So why is it okay for you to do it, but it ain't okay for us to do it? Like.
And then it's obvious too. He's not being serious about it because he's like, I had important shit to do, and then he just names a bunch of stuff that's like not important.
So yeah, so that's my thing. It's just like, I don't know, why can you do it but we can't do it? You're doing the exact same thing. So the part that you're saying you hate about the internet, you are that part of the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
Scumbag do it all wrong. Let's have a hell of a Monday. At Tone Diggs, how you doing, pal?
I mean, it sucks to be you because I mean, if you go back and which no one would ever do to us, I have been saying just terrible things about the play of Dewey Haskins for years. But now that he's a Pittsburgh Steelers, he's going to be the next best thing. But that happens to you, and that stinks.
I didn't say that. It was Connor.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't even good.
The amount of clown, this fucking clown punter, he can't do. Okay, by the way, Shane Leckler, Ray Guy, these are some of the greatest punters of all time. Raiders. Are you just saying Shane Leckler? Oh, just a punter. Fuck you. Okay, and I think it's Cody. I do believe it's Cody. Maybe it's JT the Brick. I'm not 100% sure. Never liked him. He never liked us. He has a show on at 1 a.m. here on this channel. So it's, there's just an interesting thing going on with that entire operation over there.
By the way, you said it. That was after a week 14 game, and it looked like he may never play a game ever again in the NFL the way that he reacted to that.
That to me, again, they keep saying that.
Yeah. And
that never crossed my mind. I've never heard of someone getting a groin injury and your career is done.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't think so either. Like
nobody in the game, the announcers, nobody. There was no news like Derek Carr might be done.
That's why I'm telling you. I think originally they were just joking around, and like now, I don't know. I feel like they took it serious and they're trying to backtrack now. But I'm telling you, originally, I mean, I saw the episode live because obviously I wanted to hear what they had to say about the Raiders.
Yeah, but live or not live, it's still there.
But I know, but I'm saying when I saw it live, like I didn't get the vibe that they were being serious. But I don't know. I guess since I don't know if it's because I watched the show a little bit more and kind of know, that they're just fucking around, or maybe I knew it wasn't serious, so I wasn't even being serious about it, Like I knew for a fact that Derek Carr his career wasn't over,
Everybody did.
Yeah.
But my thing is, again, even if they were trolling, that's the whole thing. That's the whole issue, is the trolling part. You didn't come out and make it clear you were trolling. And now you're making this whole segment telling us you weren't trolling, basically.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying too. Like pick a lane.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So I understand you trying to be funny. I get it. I like that. I've seen this. I don't watch the show as much as you, but you've sent me clips in the past, and I've watched it. And I like the show for the most part. It's just when it's not even because of Derek Carr or the Raiders. It could be about anybody. This could have been about Carson Wentz.
Yeah. Which is hilarious. No, it's funny because he does talk about Carson Wentz a lot, like saying he's garbage and this and that. And like today he talked about it on his show too. He's like, obviously I haven't been the big supporter for Carson Wentz. He's like he couldn't throw.
He should never have said that.
No, and he's like, yeah, he can't throw a football for 3 yards to save his life or anything. So like I'm telling you,
but that's legit though.
Yeah,
he should have said about Derek Carr.
Yeah, and he was just saying, he's like, he looks like he couldn't play all last year. We'll see how he does,
And that's all I'm asking for. So he learned his lesson, and now he's talking like that, because that's how we should have talked about this situation.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think about Derek Carr. Oh, well, he's a pretty good quarterback, but he's not the best quarterback, not this and that. He's not elite. Yeah. But I would be happy if he was on the Colts. So hopefully he does good. Perfect. That's what you're telling me he said about Carson Wentz, apparently, pretty much.
Yeah, well, he said that he thought Derek Carr was going to be something special, and then he was there when he broke his leg.
Yeah, but then he switched up. Which is fine. You can switch up. You can think a quarterback's good and they're not good. So that's fine. I get he thought he was good coming up, MVP season, or like potential, all that.
Me and Matt were there too, though.
Yeah, we were there. We were in the spot. But then you say he's going to be a journeyman and all that because of a groin injury. Why don't you say that about his breaking his leg? That's a way worse injury.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He said he was going to get traded. His friend said that he was going to be a journeyman.
Well, no, but then he agreed. He's like, he's going to be a backup. He literally said he's going to be a backup for many years. So being a backup, or even if he's not a backup, that's still ridiculous to say.
Yeah.
So many teams need a quarterback. So many.
Yeah.
They just got Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Come on. The Patriots need a quarterback. The Niners need a quarterback. The Jaguars about to get a quarterback. A lot of teams need a quarterback. So there's no way Derek Carr's a backup.
Zach Roy.
No, I'm not going to bury him. But they were in a playoff hunt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 7-7.
Primetime game. Division. He's out, I assume, because I have respect for Derek Carr, which I still do, by the way, still have respect for him. But in the moment, thought he was dead.
Yeah.
I thought Derek Carr was dead. I thought he was done for. And I said to be a backup for a year or two. Who's going to pay a guy, Derek Carr, to be a starter whenever they just saw his leg potentially get popped off in the middle of a game in week 14? That just seems to be the natural trend. I still feel good about what I said. And I responded to their tweets, by the way, with just the
taking notes.
Yeah, like, hey, I will.
Marking you down.
This is for me to go back through my Twitter account. What did I tweet about? That's what I watched this weekend. Who did I respond to? That's who I hate. Okay, that's what I did that strictly for me. So, I mean, I don't hate them. I do kind of, though. That is a bad part of the internet there. You know what I mean? Now, granted, people would say we are as well.
No,
so it's kind of a biological thing.
And that's what you said right there.
You're covered by our
True. Exactly the same thing.
Yeah. And then, actually, you want to look up what Raider Cody had to say about it? But yeah, so I don't know. I kind of want to talk to you about the fan base, in general.
Is Raider Cody? Is that his name?
Yeah, bro, you're the one that showed me Raider Cody.
I've never watched Raider Cody.
Bro, you would play it before we did the podcast after the games.
No, that was the one time I said, I got that from Twitter. I said, I didn't know he had a podcast.
That's how I found out about this guy, because I watched this show at your. I didn't know that was the first. I know, but it showed you weren't subscribed, so obviously you're not lying.
Oh,
it would have been funny if you're like, I've never heard of this guy.
All these videos say watched. Where is it though?
Just put Raider Cody, Pat McAfee, I guess. Type that in.
I'm subscribed and it's all watched. That's hilarious. I just want McAfee for like.
Yeah. Oh. Well. Huh. I guess.
Yeah, it's just
Pat McAfee has more. Raider Cody reacts.
It has to be a recent video though, right? How do you find recent videos? Where over here? Or what? No. Did he put it on his Instagram or his what is this? YouTube?
Yeah, maybe he just put it on his Twitter then. Just type in Raider Cody reacts, and then if not, we'll look it on the Twitter. Real name. Oh, his real name's not Raider Cody?
Yeah, for real.
Now, I guess it's just on his Twitter. Close out the screen while you look through Twitter. I don't want people seeing all your information. But, yeah. But like I said at the end right there, he also said like, oh, well, technically that means I am what I hate, you know? Like, he even knows too. Like, well, this is, you know, I'm being a hypocrite a little bit too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Especially the Aaron Rodgers. He had Aaron Rodgers Tuesdays. Aaron Rodgers would go on there every Tuesday. I'm a Pat McAfee fan, and I like his show.
We know.
Yeah, and yeah, I know he said "fuck you" to the Raider Nation and "fuck you, Pat McAfee." Fuck you, Colts Nation. But whatever, bro. It's it's sports. Sometimes you don't like the other team on certain days.
Yeah, which is why I'm not even mad at any of that. Like, I don't care his opinion on Raider Nation or anything like that.
Yeah. It's not going to stop you from being a fan anyways, like,
With that, and it's not going to stop me from being a fan of him. Like, I don't watch the show, but I do like the show.
Yeah, like the Chiefs, I fucking hate the Chiefs, bro. But Patrick Mahomes is a good player.
Nice to meet you.
Whoa. Yeah.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
All right, let me get.
Like, they all like to whine a lot too and stuff, but whatever. Yeah, I've never seen that man in my life.
Gaff, McAfee, whatever, however you say your name. Nice to meet you. Unfortunately, I had to come like this because I guess Raiders Beat decides to call you out on Twitter, right? Because you're dumping on a player, saying that he'll never take another snap for the Raiders again, which he did. You guys were saying your little peanut gallery said whatever, that he was never going to be a starting NFL quarterback again, which he is. And now he gets rumored to join your Colts, and you completely change your tune. He called you out for it. Whatever. He did. Raiders Beat. I'll say it again. I don't run Raiders Beat. I'm glad I got lumped into this because my podcast is on the website. So here we are. Now I'm in it. Rough, dude. But again, your little peanut gallery is cute, right? They have on your show. Whatever. Those little guys over there in the corner, hyping you, talk trash and act like you did.
Having a sick crew's dope. I wish I had a sick crew. I got Matt. So yeah. I don't know why he's talking trash about that.
Well, I think he's just talking trash.
Just because they were talking trash?
Yeah, I don't think he's saying like he shouldn't have a crew.
No, I know, but he's saying, no, they're cute,
Yeah.
Well, okay, go ahead.
Didn't quit punting footballs just so you can be punted in the face by Adam Cole. I'm sure you remember that. It's fun. But
see, like, he's talking trash about that, but bro, that's like, it's fake. It's not like he really got his ass kicked by.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah, and like, bro, I'd be happy to be out there, like, just doing like side stuff, Yeah.
I mean, it's entertainment.
Yeah, like, I don't like wrestling, like the fake wrestling, WWE. But if they told me to be on there, I'd be like, yeah, I'm down. Like,
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, bro, literally everyone's been on. Like, Floyd Mayweather's
Floyd Mayweather, yeah, like
so many big people have been on there. So you can't even.
Dog.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Donald Trump.
Out there.
Our president was on there.
But hey, cool show. I don't really watch any of it. Probably watch more of it today than I ever have. So hey, you did your job, right? You got viewers. That's what you wanted. That was cool. Your little rant, how you hate us and everything, how the bad part of the internet. We'll get to that. And I like how you decided to start wrestling in loose t-shirts.
Same thing. What he just said, like, you know, your little rant.
Yeah.
This and that. Well, you're doing the same thing. Go for it.
Right? Loose t-shirts and tank tops, right? You're kind of like that guy who's all insecure about his body when he goes to the pool and he doesn't want to show off his tummy, his dad bod. Yeah, we've seen that. Again, here's where the two opinions flip. Let me show you real quick.
Derek Carr, by the way, you're never going to see him in a Raiders jersey again. Hell of a run.
Good career. Well, you know, he's going to be a backup for a long, long time. He's going to be a journeyman in the NFL. So,
and again, that was tweeted by Raiders Beat. Not me. Let's drag Cody into it.
By the way, Derek Carr might end up in Indianapolis, to be completely transparent, and I would not hate it. I would not absolutely hate it at all. I've seen him play great football.
Right. So let me remind you how the Raiders helped you, with your decision in retiring, after getting stopped on 4th and short here. And let me remind you also why Adam Cole probably makes you wish you didn't retire and went back to punting footballs. Again, don't start reaching and throwing my name into places it doesn't belong. The worst part of the internet, like you said, you think we're the worst part of the internet? The worst part of the internet are the people that aren't informed enough to know who they're even talking to. And don't call out Raider Nation the best fans in the world. Just because your fan base left with Peyton Manning, don't get mad at us. I'm out.
That was a sick burn where the Raiders stopped them, though. But I don't know. He says don't call out the Raider Nation.
Yeah.
I think they need to be called out, bro. I think it's time, because I don't know, it's probably not even half, but a lot of them, a big majority of the fans are always talking trash about Derek Carr. I see, they're getting mad at Pat McAfee for talking trash about Carr, but the whole bunch of the fans talk trash about Carr, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. But no, I've already said it on here. Like, I hate every one of you guys on Raider Nation. Like, because I don't follow any of these guys, not even Raider Code. I don't follow any of them. And I don't follow or really watch the comments of these things because, like you said, it's always two sides. Obviously, the hot topic's Derek Carr. People rarely talk about anything else. It's always Derek Carr for the most part. You have the ones that hate him. Get him out of here. Terrible, trash, worst quarterback of all time.
He's just scared. He's scared. He can't run. Yeah, you're like your brother.
The thing that you saw on Facebook, like whatever. So you have that, and the other people that say basically Derek Carr is. I want to say the.
Hold on, they call him like Kardashians, like the people that like Derek Carr. They call him Carr stands.
Yeah. And to me, there's a middle ground, and there's people in that middle ground, but there's very few compared to the extremes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because the era we live in now, there's always extremes, especially with presidential stuff recently in the last 2 years. But
there's a left and the right of Raider Nation.
Yeah, extreme, bro. And which is why I hate them all. I'm not a fan of the Raider Nation.
It's like Khalil Mack. Like, he's a really good player. And people said he sucked once he left. Like, nah, he doesn't suck. It sucks that he left. It sucks that he's not on our team anymore, but I still wish every time he plays, I hope he does good, except when we play, when we play him. And we shut him down the last time, so. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. He got straight shut out. Shut out. But we're not here to talk about that.
He wasn't talking anymore after. Yeah. And it's crazy because Derek Carr too. If Derek Carr was traded or he got cut, I'd still want him to do good no matter what team he's on.
Yeah.
And I'd be happy to see him do good, except for when we play him. Mm-hmm. Then he can be that scared quarterback that can't run.
Yeah, that fumbles.
Yeah, bro, I feel like if that ever did go to happen and we did go to play him, I feel like he'd be running out of the pocket all crazy and
flinging it around like Mahomes.
Yeah.
All crazy.
Yeah, dude.
For sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, Cody's response was stupid. Like,
and I'm not gonna make it personal. And he makes it all like personal.
Yeah, it's just dumb. But I get it though. He has his own show. It's gonna bring views there, or I mean, he didn't even put it on his YouTube, but it's gonna bring views to him. It's gonna bring. So I get why he's doing it, but you're just dumb. If you bring up dumb points, I don't care about Pat McAfee's dad bod if he has one or not. Like,
Yeah.
dumb. I don't care. They
And,
got
like,
WWE. That's dumb.
Even if he did have a dad bod, like he was in the NFL, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like like the fattest guys on the NFL, they're super athletic.
Yeah.
Like,
Even if they're not athletic, I don't care if he's
Yeah.
athletic or not. Like,
I know that's true, but I'm just saying in that point right there, you literally showed a clip of him running with the ball. Like,
yeah.
that's something crazy to do in the NFL, even especially a punter. Like,
Yeah. No, yeah. So, yeah, even that, like, even that play, like, oh, this is the Raiders are a part of the reason why you retired, like, and they show that play. Yeah, he didn't make it on the 4th down or whatever, but like, all that, like, that's all irrelevant points.
Yeah.
Like, it was just dumb.
yeah,
And
I
Raider
know.
Nation's not the best fans in the world. I don't know who has the best fans. I don't care who has the best fans, but the Raider Nation fans to me are mostly trash. Oh, I will say this: the Raider fan base do have the best fans in a stadium. As far as how crazy they go out for the team, as far as dressing up, as far as being super popular characters and this and that.
Global. No, like we said, I think they probably do have the best fan base, and it's just the ones that are annoying are the loudest. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like they're more vocal. Like all the dope regular fans, they don't really care. You know, they don't really get into it too crazy. But it's just the crazy far left and far right that are always posting the crazy stuff.
Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said,
'Cause
I don't care about the fans.
I've partied with a lot of the fans, so it's pretty
Yeah.
sick. But I almost got into a fight with like 2 of them. So
Yeah. Well,
that-
plus, like, how many conversations, like, especially now, because now it's so big, like,
yeah.
but like, how many conversations are we debating in the parking lot about Derek Carr getting traded now? I feel like you're mostly just cooking, drinking.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just like we're here to have a good time and vibe out, not
Yeah.
debate about the teams.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that song there. It's a celebration.
But yeah, that was interesting though when I seen that on the timeline of the whole Pat McAfee stuff, because I didn't originally see the tweet of Raiders beat going at him or whatever,
Yeah.
but I seen Pat McAfee his response.
Go back on the Raider Cody's YouTube one more time, like his actual YouTube, not the Twitter. Because I saw something right now too that kind of tripped me out. Because he said he wasn't affiliated with the Raiders beat, right? That they just post his podcast on there.
Yeah.
Right there on the right. All the way on the right.
This video?
No, on top where it says Raider Cody podcast. Like move your arrow up.
No, it's because this our picture's in the way. I can't see it. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, look. It has a little Raider beat sign on there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what that means, but you're affiliating yourself with them.
Oh no, he for sure is. But I don't think that means he runs it.
Yeah, that's true. But I know, but you know what I'm saying? He said he really has nothing to do with them, only that they have his podcast on there.
Well, they probably sponsored the podcast or something. Maybe is
Yeah.
what I would assume. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure but he has some, he has something to do with it, you know? Like what he said, like, oh, I have nothing to do with them.
But why does he though?
Huh?
Well, why does he? Like, say Raiders Beat said, "Oh, we want to feature your podcast on our website," but we have no ties to them. We just have Raider Beat little symbol, and
Yeah,
you know, we have no ties.
like if they were to tell us the same thing, like, hey, we'll host your broadcast on our show.
We'll be the home. You know, it's anything with Joe Rogan or Spotify. Joe Rogan has nothing to do with Spotify.
Yeah, but I don't see anything with Joe Rogan. Like, type in Joe Rogan experience. I was gonna say because I don't know if his are on here no more. Because yeah, it's just the clips. But see, there's nothing on Spotify on there.
Well, yeah, but that's now we're talking about contracts and what's the deal and what, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't see anything on there. So like, and he's not saying like, oh well, Spotify just hosts my show. I don't have nothing to do with them. Like I get what you're saying. Like,
no one's asking him, though. No one has accused Joe Rogan of running Spotify, owning it. People have accused.
yeah.
That. That's why I think that if maybe Joe Rogan would come out and say, "I don't own Spotify. I don't run it." If everyone was saying you do, or he does,
or he doesn't make any decisions, is pretty much what like Pat McAfee was thinking that Cody does.
And the reason why they don't just do Joe Rogan is because people at Spotify don't like Joe Rogan. So it's like we know there's a beef there.
Yeah, you can close up the screen. I think we're good. And then I think people from the Raider Nation were probably like tagging Raider Cody, or we're like bringing Raider Cody in it too, maybe. And that's how he probably.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean,
or Pat McAfee
about Raiders beat.
Pat McAfee said that JT the Brick or something that from that show that they work on.
Yeah, I don't know who the Brick is.
Yeah, I don't know either. But he said he doesn't like him, and his show is gonna be on in a couple hours. And so that's why Raider Cody is kind of random, but I don't know. Maybe he heard that name and just it's stuck in his head or something, which doesn't make it right. But
well, I mean, but he's not the only one. Like, people have accused Raider Cody before about running stuff or this or that. So I don't know where it comes from. Like, I don't know, like, where the ties come in at. I mean, we just seen one, I guess, the symbol. But I don't know, like, where everyone is coming with this stuff. But at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares about Raider Cody?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind him being on my show, but that's just because I like talking to people.
But who cares about him, though, is my thing. Like you want him because you want to talk to him. Pat McAfee doesn't want to talk to him. I'm talking about the people that don't like him. Who cares about him? Like, why does Raider Cody even matter? I don't care about Raider Cody. Anything his opinions do nothing for me. He's just a regular fan like everybody else. He has no informed anything. I don't care if him, like Derek Carr, likes him or follows him or whatever. Like, and I like Derek Carr, but who Derek Carr likes doesn't mean I like him.
Or hate him.
People that have, or hate him. I want information from people that have insight, that do this for a living, that actually talks to people. Like the guy you had on your podcast. Maybe he's not as big as whoever, but he has some insight. He has
Phil Jones.
He has some connections. I'd rather hear from him. Even though I've never seen anything about him, so I don't know what he says, but I'm more likely to listen to him than I am likely to listen to a random fan that just.
Even though you have heard Raider Cody before you heard of Phil Jones.
Well, I've heard him because he pops up.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about Phil. I've never seen one thing he reported on ever. But just listening to your podcast, he has made some sort of connections, whether they're huge or small, doesn't matter. He's made some.
He was at the Super Bowl interviewing players.
And just a random fan that got big on social media for posting team stuff. Like,
yeah. And I know it sounds crazy because at the same time they're like, well, I don't care about Jerry and Matt, and like that's fine, like
And you shouldn't. If you care about what I say, you're an idiot. You're literally an idiot. The same thing with Pat McAfee show. I like I said, I like the show, but I don't care what he says to the degree of like.
When you say you don't care, like you mean that it doesn't influence your thoughts or opinions on stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make.
Because when you say I don't care, it sounds kind of like you're saying like, oh, fuck them. Like,
well, I mean, it's not like that at all. It's just I don't care what he says. Like, he can say whatever he wants, and it's not going to be like, oh, he thinks Derek Carr is journeyman, then I do too. Or he thinks Derek Carr is the best, oh, then I do too.
Yeah, it's not gonna, like I said, it's not gonna influence your opinions.
Yeah, so you shouldn't listen to anybody unless because it's entertainment. That's the thing. Yes, there's news in there, but it's entertainment. Listen to, for actual news, someone that writes an article, because there's no entertainment in those articles typically.
Then they're still biased too.
Yeah, and there's that as well. There's all these things. So which is what I'm saying. You shouldn't listen to me for like.
You should listen to us and hit like and subscribe. I don't know.
Like, I'm not giving you any of that. I have no insight. And it's all my opinion. At the end of the day. And I don't like any of you guys, anyways. It's just what it is. I don't.
This guy doesn't want no. This why do you're not gonna want no show?
No, I do want a show, but my thing is, no, I'm not talking about people that like the show or like. No, I'm saying anybody that has an opinion on me or whatever, it doesn't matter because I don't like you. So if you don't like me, that's fine because I don't care about you. And if you want to support the show, that's fine too. You can support if you want, but I don't care if you do or don't.
I like you. You're a pretty cool guy.
But I don't like you. No, no, but we know each other. That's the difference. If
I've
I
never
knew
seen this man in my life.
if I met some of these people, I can then I can form if I like them or not. Simple as that. I'm just saying, like, people are just too much on the internet.
I've never met some people, but I've talked to them through Zoom. Does that count as meeting them?
Yeah, for sure. Because Zoom is that's you're basically in person, like.
Yeah, and I get down to the nitty gritty on their stories sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, do you know them? Obviously not. But you know, because people can portray what they want on Zoom. But at the end of the day, you know them. Like I'm like, yeah. Agree.
It's true. It's no different if it was in person.
Yeah. And people are gonna. And this is so funny because people are gonna be.
You're gonna have to make a clip of the show.
No, but you know what's funny though is people are gonna like might look at this because they literally don't know who I am at all, and they're gonna think like I'm being 100% serious right now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much trolling, but at the end of the okay. See, this is what I'll say to
see now he's being hypocritical
in this part right here. No, because I'm not stating any facts. It's all my opinion. I'm this whole part of me hating everybody is just my opinion. There's no facts like I'm stating some actual like sports facts or anything like that. I'm just saying random stuff. What I mean by me hating all you guys is the fact that I'm mostly speaking to people that have these crazy opinions.
Like yourself.
I don't have a crazy opinion though. I've never stated anything crazy. I'm very middle ground here. I've never said Derek Carr is the greatest. I never said Derek Carr is trash and he's the reason why we lost everything. I've never said anything like that about anybody. I'm always, for the most part, you can even call it playing it safe, but that's just how I really feel. I see what they do on the field or on the court on anything, and I judge that. Strictly that. I don't bring extra like thing into it, like, oh, he got sniped. It looked like the worst injury of all time. I thought he was done. Him breaking his leg was actually better than him messing up his groin. I didn't think that. Like, no, I don't say random stuff like that. I'll say, oh, he messed up his groin. What would you say that? If you saw someone right now mess up their groin, the same thing. What would you say?
Like in real life?
Yeah, in real life. Well, like a football player. What would you say? You think his career is done, or would you say it sucks they got hurt? He might be out for the rest of the year.
He'll probably. Well, let's just say it was that night after, right?
Yeah.
I was like, well, hopefully he's back in time for the playoffs.
Exactly. Why though? Why would you say that? Because that is how you really feel.
Yeah.
You really feel that's not a career-ending injury. You really feel he could be back, so you're hoping he's back. That's what I'm saying. That I say the same stuff like how you like what you say. I'm not gonna say, he's done. He's gonna be a journeyman backup when he just had one of the best seasons of his career.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
No, I know.
That's all I'm saying.
I get it too. I just thought it was funny because I like I said, I've been seeing like the Raiders fan base, the Raider fan base on Twitter is super toxic.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah. On Facebook is pretty bad too. Because that's the one where I said that you trash just like your brother, where I see people posting that. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's pretty bad on freaking right now. The fan base. Hey, all right. If you see someone with the red hat and has a Raider logo on there, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I've never even seen that.
Okay, what if you see someone with the blue hat and a Raider logo on it? What do you think?
I've never seen a blue hat with their logo either.
Do you think they're real fans?
I mean, why not? I don't know.
Yeah. Would you say they're a real fan?
I mean, see, that's the thing. I don't base it on that kind of stuff. I need to know you.
Yeah. I know.
Or see your tweets or see like what your thought process
Yeah.
is.
I know, I get it. But like they're saying real Raider fans only wear black, silver, and white, like with the Raider logo or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, dude, someone could just go buy the hat because they like how it looks. And they're more of a Raider fan than this guy because they're wearing a red or blue hat.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like, I don't care how you support, bro.
Yeah.
If it's an official hat, then it's an official hat. The Raiders made it, or the NFL made it. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to wear the colors. Like, I don't know.
Just as long as you're a Raider fan, like that's good for me.
Matters, bro. I feel like there's so much toxic stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why does it got to be so crazy? Like, why do you have to do this? Why do you have to do this to be like a true fan? Like, shut up.
Yeah. As long as they're going for the team, at the end of the day, they're a fan.
And why do I need to be the biggest fan in the world? Why can't I be a casual fan? Like, I don't watch every game, but I go for the Raiders. I live like. You make it, people make it to where you need to know every single thing. You need to only rock these 3 colors. You need to know all the players. You need to only say like, no, not everybody's so deep into it. Like,
yeah,
I mean, we watch every game.
Yeah, we watch every game. We do podcasts.
Not everybody's like that though.
I got a big ol'
And you literally have a whole shrine over there. But like, not everybody's like that. So not everybody has to like, if you're a fan, you're a fan. I don't care if you are the biggest fan in the world. You know every player, you know every detail. Like, I don't care, bro. At the end of the day, like.
Yeah, I know. As long as you're a Raider fan, like you said, it doesn't even affect me anyways. But like, sorry, let's just say someone just this is their first Raider game they're watching, and they don't know nobody's names. They know about football, but they don't have a favorite sport or a favorite team. They just watch games. They're like, you know what? I think I might be a Raider fan. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, you can't be a Raider fan. Like, you know, you gotta be born into it or whatever. I don't know. Like, all right, well, you know, that's cool. But then if next week they're like, oh, I'm a Jets fan now, and then they try to be a Raiders fan again, I'll be like, nah, bro, like this is your only warning. Like, you can't keep doing that. Like, you know, like that's the only time I could say whether you're a real fan or not.
Yeah, and it's so funny though because one person that I don't know about is your boy Mitchell Renz.
Yeah.
And the only reason why he could be a real Raider fan, but the only reason why is I don't know. I need to know the timeline. I don't remember the timeline. It like you became a Raider fan after you got paid for doing Raider stuff. You can actually become a fan. I'm not saying you can't, but it seems sketchy.
Yeah. No, I get it. That does seem sketchy. But at the same time, hey, as long as you're staying a Raider fan, that's cool. But if I see him saying like, oh, I don't know, Jets Nation, because supposedly he liked the Jets before he was a big like Raider fan, you know?
Oh yeah, see, no, that to me, you're already trash. Mr. Renz, you're a garbage. Simple as that. The fact that you were a fan of another team, stay over there, bro.
Yeah. Well,
you got paid to do this.
Like I said, maybe he wasn't like really into. I don't know what his story. Maybe he wasn't really into the Jets, or let's just say he was a diehard Jets fan, and like now he's.
Oh, you can't. If you're a diehard, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Be a diehard.
I'm just saying. And then I don't know. I wouldn't care. Hey, I wouldn't care. He's a Raiders fan now. That's fine. But if I see him hop over,
vulture. That's what he is. That's what he is. He got paid off of something he wasn't a fan of, and now he's a fan. He's taking advantage.
So
I look at it until he explains himself, and he don't have to explain himself. I don't care what he says. I already said this. I don't care. He shouldn't care about me.
Yeah, and but yeah, like I said, if even in a situation like that, someone's like a diehard. It's weird. Let's just say they're a diehard Rams fan, and then the Rams went to LA, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna go for a different team. I can't be a Rams fan anymore. And they're like, you know what? I'll be a Raiders fan because they left from LA to somewhere, so whatever. I'll be a Raiders fan. I would be down, but if I see them, you know, like rocking that blue jersey again, that Rams jersey, I'll be like, nah, like.
See, no, I agree with you. My thing is, it's all about timing, bro.
Yeah.
If the Raiders are, see, I don't know. I just don't like flip floppers, bro. If the Raiders are garbage, let me tell you, if the Raiders are garbage, right? Straight trash, like we've been for a long time. I wouldn't say we're garbage now, but we were garbage for a long time. and you weren't a Raider fan. You were that Rams fan.
We're on top of the trash can right now. Like, we're on the lid.
Yeah. And you were a Rams fan the whole time, right? And it's no. Let's pick someone else because the Rams are a good team. Let's pick a team that's not good right now. Who's
yeah?
not
Well,
good?
I just said Rams because they transferred, so I could see people like leaving.
No, but let's pick
Chargers.
Nah, Chargers aren't that bad. Justin Herbert's better than Mahomes.
Okay, but Phillip Rivers was garbage for a bit.
No. But we need a team that's okay. Let's say the Jaguars are
Browns.
No, the Browns are a playoff team, bro.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
The Jaguars. Let's go with the Jaguars. Okay, so if you're a Jaguars fan, right, and all of a sudden you become a Raiders fan because the Raiders look like they're going to become in the playoffs or the Super Bowl. Say that happens, and then you become a Raiders fan. No, you weren't here when we were garbage. You're only here because we're doing good now. You don't like your team. No, that's flip flopping. That's garbage. That's trash. If you come here when we're garbage, then I have respect for you.
Yeah. Or
same thing with the Warriors, bro. How many fans did the Warriors get when they got good? Also, everyone's a Warriors fan.
And how many are Lakers fans now?
Yeah, but the Lakers always had fans.
No, I'm saying how many of those Warrior fans are Laker fans now?
Oh yeah, exactly. I hate all those fans, bro. The Warriors weren't even selling out, and now I get it. But my thing is now they're selling out. All that, like, I mean, they're not as good now, but when they were on that run,
yeah,
biggest team in the world or a biggest NBA team, like, come on, the worst.
And let's just say those Jag fans became Jag fans again after, like, let's just say they become good again. Remember how they went on their little run? Yeah, and they go back. They're like, well, I was always a Jags fan. I just went for the Raiders just because they were cool. Like, you know, I like I know.
The only thing I will respect is if you're a fan of players. I don't. If you're just a player fan, that's fine. If you're just a LeBron fan, you're a fan of every team he goes to. That's way better to me than you flip flopping on an actual team.
Bro, one of my friends is a Seahawk fan, and he used to be a Steelers fan. And I tell him, bro, like, how, like, whatever you say, you were like a big old Steelers fan. He's like, dude, I've never liked the Steelers in my life. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. I was like, I know, because I would bet him on games. Because
I have a picture of you with him.
Because Raiders hate the Steelers, you know? Like, so I remember, like, I was like, nah, fuck your team, like, you know? And like, I'd always win because the Raiders, for some reason, always beat the Steelers like crazily, even with Bruce Gradkowski. And not always, but like a good majority of the past couple games we played, we've been beating them. So
yeah.
So like I know he was a Steelers fan, and he's like, nah, he's like, you're tripping. I've been a Seahawks fan since I was young. I'm like, no, you weren't. Like, I'm not tripping. I remember being in your front yard making this bet after I got home from work. Like, you know.
Yeah. And that's the funny thing too is like, I'm saying all this stuff, but this is like the theme of the whole episode, or the theme for me, the episode. I don't care at the end of the day. I'm never going to talk to you. Like Mitchell Renz, I'll never talk to you. Ever.
Maybe.
No, I will never talk to him.
You might.
Never.
Possibly.
Ever.
No, there's a chance.
How?
We'll go to a Raider game, and Mitchell Renz will be there.
I won't talk to him. There's no reason for me to talk to this guy.
I'll be like, let's go over here, Matt. And then we go over there, and there's Mitchell Renz.
And I'm walking the other way. I don't want to hang out with Mitchell Renz. I'm here for the game, not for this guy.
Well, I'm there chilling. You didn't want to chill
him,
and then you chill with me, and Mitchell Renz is there.
No. I'll never chill with Mitchell Renz. That's just the thing. No. This is my thing. I watched your podcast with him. He seems like a great guy.
Yeah.
He seems like a great guy, really cool guy. But at the end of the day, your whole fan of the Raiders is sketchy, and I'm here for the Raider game. I'm not here for any of you fans. I don't care about you guys. Simple as that. I'm not here to tailgate with you.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I said, there is a chance though that you might hang out with them even for like 5-10 minutes.
Never. That's way too long. Way too long. I swear to God, never. And when I say, will I ever talk to him? Okay, I might say, will I ever talk to him? I'm not going to be rude. If he says what's up to me, I'll say what's up, but that's it. Now I'm gone. You know, I'm not going to be rude to him. There's no reason for me to be rude to him. But I'm not going to hang out with him. I'm not going to have a whole conversation with him.
So you just leave me there chilling while you go do something else?
I'm going to my seat, bro. I'm not hanging out with Mitchell Renz.
You're not gonna be at the game. Like, you're gonna be at your seat for 2 hours before the game starts.
I won't be there 2 hours ahead of time.
Well, what if we're at the casino and then
I don't gamble.
Well, you're gonna be somewhere. What if you're there and Mitchell Renz is there?
Well, this is my thing. No, this is my thing. So if me and you are, if it's me and you, right? Obviously.
And our girls are there, because obviously our girls are gonna be there.
Yes.
You know,
So,
we're not gonna go to Vegas and not take them to, unless we're big and it's like for a job. But I don't think.
Yeah, and we might even just say we're big and go. No, it's fine. But no, yeah. Say the party of 4, or who? It could be more people. I don't know. Yeah. But just say it's for sure me and you, right? And then we both know of Mitchell Renz. They don't. Well, they might. I don't know. But we for sure do. So we see, say before the game, right? We're at a casino. We see Mitchell Renz. You know Mitchell Renz. You've talked to him. So you might say, oh, I want to go say what's up to Mitchell Renz, like whatever. Because Mitchell Renz does hang out with people, like fans and stuff. He likes doing that. So you want to go over there.
I'll be like, hey, Mitchell Renz, remember you said you were going to buy me a drink?
Exactly. And then, exactly. So then,
because that's something I'm going to say if I ever see him.
I might not even go over there.
Yeah.
Because how long do you go over there? You want to hang out with them? Well, that's fine. Then I'll just hang out with who we came with.
Yeah.
And then at the game, if we see him, you can say what's up. But I don't need to say what's up to him.
What if I'm like, hey, there's 4 empty seats over here, better seats, let's go chill over here. And then Mitchell Renz is right next to it.
That's fine, but I'm not hanging out with him. I just happen to be in the same area as him.
Yeah. But I'm just saying there's a chance you'll talk to him, maybe.
What's up? And that's it.
That's a go. And then, I don't know, ready to score a touchdown, everyone's going to be high-fiving.
I might high-five him, but again, at a game, okay, bro, at a game, right? You're sitting down. Someone's next to you. It doesn't mean you're hanging out with this guy.
Yeah.
He happens to be there.
I talk to people next to me.
But there was no intent of hanging out with him.
Yeah.
He just happens to be. That could be anybody. You would still talk to him.
That's not true.
No, but I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not because this guy is
a specific person to hang out with.
Something like it's like no, you don't know who he is. He's just a random guy and he seems cool or seems whatever. So now you're gonna talk to him. You're gonna dap him up or whatever. I don't do that though. I'm not gonna talk to this random guy. I'm not here for you. I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
If we do score a touchdown and you want to high five me, high five, boom, boom. Oh, you seen that touch? Okay, whatever. But I don't care to talk to him.
You're not gonna crowd surf.
I'll crowd surf. But Mitchell Renz ain't gonna,
I don't know where his finger's gonna go.
and it's funny though because I am trolling a little bit. I don't hate Mitchell Renz. It might come off like that. I'm just saying there's no point for me to ever talk to him. Is all I'm saying. Because there's just no point. I don't watch his show. I don't know much about him. He doesn't know me at all. So it's like, why would I just randomly talk to him?
Can I say something?
Of course.
This episode, we probably come off, well, you just anti everybody, but I'll say this episode, we probably come off like anti-Raider Cody, which is far from the truth. I would actually like to talk to him.
I am anti-Raider Cody.
Yeah, that's why I said you're anti everyone.
No, I'm not anti-Raider Cody. I just don't care about him.
Simple but I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind talking to him. I would like to have him on an episode of my show.
No, but that's because you have a show.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying. But I would like to talk to him. And I'm not
content, bro.
I'm not anti Mitchell Renz. I'm not anti Phil Jones. Like, I don't know. The only reason I would be anti any of them if they started just talking shit, like on the show. They were just like, for some reason they got all defensive and started telling me shit. Or if I said something stupid, then then obviously I haven't had that happen yet, but
yeah, but again, at the end of the day, it's content. Like, of course you're gonna want them. Like even if you hated somebody, but like say Pat McAfee, say you were one of the fans that hated him, but he's so big and he's had such audience. Of course you're gonna want to talk to him. Even Raider Cody said he wanted to talk to him. It doesn't seem like he's a fan, but he wants him on the show. We can't just talk over the phone. I don't want to talk over the phone. Let's talk on my show.
Yeah.
And if you really just wanted to talk to him and whatever, it's just a phone call.
Yeah.
So you want him on the show for a reason.
Yeah.
It's all about the content. And I'll say it, you won't say it, but I'll say it. The guy on your show, the rapper you just had, is garbage. He's a trash rapper. And I don't expect you to say it. I'm not saying that Jerry believes he's a trash rapper. I don't know what he believes. I'm just saying it's trash.
Yeah.
And most people would say it's trash. And yeah, and I'm not saying Jerry thinks it's trash. He might like him. I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, you're not going to tell him he's trash.
Yeah, come on. I know.
Content.
But
For a reason.
Yeah, but it's fucked up, Matt. Why you...
But again, he doesn't watch the show, and if he does, he doesn't know me. He shouldn't care about what I say.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not a big. Plus, like, I'm not a big name. If I was a big name, I would get it. If I have like 1 million fans, I'm telling this guy's trash. That can hurt his career a little bit.
Yeah.
If people follow me. No one follows me. So who cares?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like it's funny because like I would like to be friends with everybody, but at the same time, I know that's not true. I know sometimes I annoy people, and sometimes a lot of times people annoy me.
Yeah.
Some people can't vibe, some people can, but I'm also in the thing. We are on YouTube. Raider Cody's on YouTube. Mitchell Renz is on YouTube. We're all doing this for certain reasons. One of the reasons why we do it is for views. I'm not saying I'm a sellout, but
and monetary gain.
Huh?
And like monetary gain. Like,
yeah, and monetary gain.
We want to get paid for doing what we like.
And to get paid, you got to get views. That's like the main.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, me and Matt, we're not going to sell out, obviously, or we would be like the guys we're talking about and just be over the top with some of this stuff.
Yeah. And you know what's funny though is we're not going to sell out. Definitely not. As far as like just go against our beliefs. You know, like if we think someone's trash, we're going to say he's trash. If we think someone's the best, we're going to say he's the best. Like right now, Jerry just said Aaron Rodgers is his GOAT. Is that a hot take? Not really, but a lot of people say Tom Brady's the GOAT. Now imagine if we saw down, we had to say Tom Brady was the GOAT, even though he believes Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT. That's trash. So yeah, no selling out. But this is actually funny though, because this is the most energy in the episode we've had.
Yeah. Well, for you.
Yeah, for me. This would be the closest to not selling out, but the closest to like getting views of something, because people like energy that's extreme.
Yeah.
That might have been extreme in this episode. And I'm not on drugs.
Yeah. As you can see on the last episode.
Yeah.
Or the other episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
But
it's just funny though, because there's a lot. This one just has a lot of stuff in here that like is super interesting.
Super like controversial.
Yeah, it's super controversial, and it's one of those things where it's like, and I need to explain this too. When I say I don't care, I do care, but I don't care at the end of the day where like it bothers me. That's what it means. When I say I don't care, don't take it as like I don't care about anything. I do care. That's why I'm talking about it. And that's why I might have some high energy in some moments, because I do care. I'm talking about it. Even the Pat Mcafee stuff, I said I don't really care what he says. I don't care what he says. But when he says stuff and we have a show, we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to say if it's dumb or if it's smart or if it's the best thing or if it's the right thing or the wrong thing or if it's just an opinion or a fact. It doesn't matter. So I do care. That's the key point. I do care.
Yeah. That's why when you were saying that, I was like, nah, there's no way he doesn't care. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, I care to an extent. It's just I don't care like most people do. Like my I don't even know how to explain it. My definition for care is way different than like, I don't know, another definition, I guess.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't. You don't let it get to you. It's pretty.
Yeah, I just look at it as entertainment. It's just fun, which is why I don't hate Matt
Mcafee.
Which is why I don't hate Pat Mcafee at all. I really like his show.
What about Kater Rody?
Well, him, see, there's an interesting with him. Him, I really don't care about, because I'm not a fan of his. I don't watch his show. That little clip doesn't make me want to watch your show. Pat McAfee, he's so into it. He's so entertaining that a little clip I can say if I like it or not. That Raider Coda clip wasn't me like, that doesn't bring me in. Like, oh, I have to watch a show. It looks sick. Like, no.
It's funny. We did watch that one episode that one time.
Yeah.
Never
watched one since.
Yeah. I would say I watched more after that, but I just like watching Raider content.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And in his Twitter stuff, like for the most part, I'm not a fan of his Twitter stuff. I'm not a fan, but I'm just not a fan. Like I think he's the part that goes too hard for Derek Carr.
Yeah.
I think he's level-headed more than the people that go against him, but even him, he goes too far sometimes. So
and then how much of that do you think is for views and for tweets and
well, I think a lot of it is. I mean, I think him even interacting he was brought into this one, the Pat McAfee one, but I've seen him talk over Twitter to a lot of things, people going against him. It's definitely for the views. It's definitely for he takes a stance. He sits on his stance because he knows it's controversial.
I was gonna say there's some people in the Raider Nation that said they're gonna knock him out when they see him.
That's hilarious.
There's like 10 people at least that I've seen that said that. Yeah.
Wait, who's Phil Jones is like Raider Cody, or is that someone else?
Does he like him?
Well, I thought you said somebody does a show with them, or does.
Oh, Kenny King.
Oh, okay.
Remember? I forgot what we were saying, and y'all know that's that Raiders guy. I forgot. It was some fights or something we were watching, and the guy's name was Kenny King. Yeah,
Kenny King. Okay. See, I don't see Kenny King as much on the timeline as I see Raider Cody. I never see JT the Brick.
Yeah, I've seen that before, but I think it's because I read some articles. That's where I've seen that name. You've probably seen him like on Bleacher Report and not really realize.
No, I've definitely seen the name, but he doesn't pop up on my Twitter too much.
Yeah. Like Phil Jones said, make sure you read those names. And you know what? That's kind of true because I do read a lot of articles and might as well give them credit. Like, see, I learned that, dude. I learned that. Like, hey, you know what? Might as well at least see who's writing these.
Yeah.
He told me to do it just because that way I can get more people, like, learn about more people and get more, like, network, I guess. But I'm actually doing it more out of respect because they took the time to write out the article. So.
Yeah.
No, even if it's a trash article, at least they took the time out of their day to do it.
Yeah. I mean, the Raiders have really bad articles.
Yeah, they can have some pretty terrible ones.
Like people that shouldn't be writing, I feel like. Or they're just not ready. It's not that they shouldn't be writing, but they're not ready to be on like a big platform.
That and I didn't read their names, so I can't call them out.
Yeah, I don't know their names, but you know what I'm talking about. Like their style of writing just seems so like you're in high school.
Some of these Raider Ramble ones recently have been kind of reaching.
Is that the all black screen?
Yeah, the all black screen.
Yeah, Raider Ramble is garbage, bro. Raider Ramble is so bad. And you look at their ratings on their articles, they're always trash.
They're all 5 stars and 4. No, are they?
No, they're trash, bro. I always see like 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And sometimes the articles, and this is not me, I'm not throwing shade. I am throwing shade, but I'm not really like trying to bury it deep.
I'm the one that brought out the name, but yeah.
Yeah, but their articles sometimes are so short, and it's like, what was the point of this?
Yeah.
I got nothing from this. Like,
and there's a lot of ads. Like,
yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, if they're getting paid to do it, they'll only get better. So, so it's not too bad. I just hate that they're featured so much. Like, is anybody else writing?
Yeah, look, like this is one of the top articles on the Raider. It says, Raiders must target this pending Buccaneers free agent. Is this the one you're talking about? Yeah,
that's Raider Ramble right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of them, but I mean, they bring content, so.
Yeah, article rating, it says 0 out of 5 stars. Buccaneers to Raiders, stop with the excuses. Raiders might regret not signing Tom Brady last offseason. That was written in January 27, 2021.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
Like you're saying that after we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, after they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah.
How can you regret that? You don't like he won the Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. We said this he's not winning the Super Bowl with the Patriots.
Yeah. It should have been more. That one should have been more like they should regret signing, not getting Devin White.
Yeah, 100%. Because the defense is still trash.
Yeah.
So for all you Raider fans out there that want Carr gone and all this, and the defense we would have done better if whatever. You're an idiot. We're not winning the Super Bowl though. I don't want to go to the playoffs just to get kicked out in the first game.
I feel like the Raiders Wire, they're actually pretty good at their articles.
Raiders Wire is not bad. Yeah, I like Raiders Wire. Get some positivity in this episode. Shout out Raiders Wire.
And then look, this one's from the Raiders Ramble. Should Raiders trade defensive end Carl Nassib this offseason? And then, okay, I haven't read the article, but I might be wrong. But it says, why would the Raiders move on, or why should they trade him? I'm sure at the end it's gonna be like, at the end of the day, if they trade him, they're gonna have like 10 million against cap space, and it'd be dumb to trade him. Like, bro, the articles are always something stupid like that. Like it wouldn't make sense to trade him. So like, why are you posting it? Or like,
yeah. No, there's always one just like, what was the point of even posting?
Okay, and let's see. Would the trade make sense? Let's see. The Raiders have a new defensive coordinator in Gus Bradley, and Nassib could flourish. Most of Vegas's defensive players struggled under Paul Gunther, and a new scheme could be what the Penn State product needs. On the other hand, the team's brass could accept it wasn't a good signing to move on. It would free up $250,000 in cap room with $9.25 million in dead money. Whether he stays or leaves, his salary would take up a big chunk of the Raiders' cap space. Right there is kind of just, see, it's kind of, and I didn't read it. I know it sounds like I probably read it, but just right there is like, well, if we're gonna have to pay for him anyways, might as well keep him and see if he does good in the new system.
Yeah, I feel like what they do a lot of times is they try to stand out, write about stuff that nobody's writing about, and it ends up backfiring. So it ends up not making sense. No one's writing about it for a reason.
Yeah.
You're just trying to find extra content to put out there, which I'm not mad at that. You're grinding, whatever. But
what Matt is mad at is that he's gonna read it, and since he read it,
yeah, like I wasted my time, bro.
But see, like I did not look at it. I swear, and like I kind of already knew what it was gonna say because it's kind of all their articles are something stupid like that.
Yeah, but hopefully they get better. I mean, like I said, they seem like they're high schoolers.
Yeah, and they might be kind of new because I haven't really been noticing them a lot.
Oh, they have to be because I've never seen them
until they went to Vegas.
Yeah,
that's when I started noticing.
I've never seen them, and I'm mad though because they're featured way more than everybody else that used to be featured.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we can end it on that note.
Yeah. I mean, we had a Raiders ramble today, so
yeah, that's true. But Matt doesn't care.
See, it's so funny though, bro, because I literally can't even explain it. Like, and this is stuff I shouldn't even say on this podcast. Like some of the stuff I shouldn't have said. Like, I don't care if people.
No, you should say it.
No, I should, but I'm saying I shouldn't say it if if this was like an actual business. Someone was like, our boss.
Yeah.
You would tell us not to say that. Obviously,
our PR is gonna talk to us after this.
Yeah, like don't say you don't want subscribers or you don't want people listening.
You don't care about the people listening and watching or what they think about anything that you say.
But it's just weird to explain. Like I don't though. If this is successful or not, I don't care either way. I want it to be successful. I would love for people to watch and comment down below and get into real conversations because I'll fight with you guys in the conversations if you guys say some crazy stuff. We will box in the comments. No, I'm just fine. But literally, I wouldn't mind all the interactions and all that. I obviously want that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing this. But at the end of the day, I don't care though, because I'm not banking my whole life on this. Simple as that. But I do it mostly because I enjoy talking sports. You know, you enjoy talking sports. We know each other.
I like talking to you.
I like talking to you. So it's like, you might as well do it because yes, we probably wouldn't just sit down and talk for 2 hours randomly.
Now we would.
We do talk about sports though. So might as well just record it.
Yeah.
And if people are into it, they're into it. If they're not, they're not. But at the end of the day, I enjoy doing it. So
yeah,
that's where it comes down for me.
Oh, I have one more thing to say for the people watching too. My fiance said I should change my background.
For what?
I don't know. She says it's kind of random when I'm doing the Why Not Me podcast and I have it. You know what I tell her? No. I was like, maybe I could change the flag if I get a top 3 entertainment. I might put that there, but this is my office. Like at the end of the day, this is my office. Like, you know?
Yeah. Well, plus at the end of the day, it's your show.
And it's my show too. But it's
So-
my office. Like the most important thing is this is my office. This is where I do my work.
Yeah.
So like this
Yeah,
is
but the rebuttal to that could be, yes, it's your office, but you only do the show once a week. You can switch up your office for one day a week and then go back to your office. People can. I'm not saying she said that, but I'm saying like that could be the case because people do switch up their background for certain shows or certain whatever they're doing.
But they have like different backgrounds or different sections of the wall. Oh, that reminds me, my top 3 tech came out today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Well, let's go. But it's not all out though, right?
Yeah, but yeah, so no, yeah, it's that episode's done. That it's
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, she told me. But so, what do you think? Do you think it's kind of random for the Why Not Me podcast?
I think it's definitely random, but I think it's random if we're talking about an old school view. And this new school, you can do whatever you want, bro. It's about you. Do I like Jerry or do I not like Jerry? Do I like his guests he brings on or do I not like the guests? I don't care what's in your background. I do like that the fact that I actually do like the background more than a regular background. Well, because you have lights, you got stuff I can look at. But if you were working for a company, they probably would say, this doesn't go with the Why Not Me podcast. Why, like, take it down? But this is your company. Like, this is your thing. So you can do whatever you want. It's the internet. This isn't brick and mortar. This is like...
These walls ain't real.
Yeah, it's a green screen, bro. No,
it's just, it's just the wallpaper. It's not even stuff on there.
Yeah. So I personally don't think it's too bad. But it is random. I do agree with it. It is random because it doesn't fit the show. But it fits the...
If it's this show.
It fits this show and it fits the, when you have Raider guys on there or even sport guys on there.
Yeah. But that's just because that section is the sports section I have. And then this section right here is my music. And then like my video games and cars.
See? So that's where this is where you're lacking. Let me tell you where you're lacking. When you have Michael Nom or like those guys, you need to flip your whole desk around, bro.
Yeah.
When you have the rapper that was trash on the last episode, you flip that around. No more shots. I'm not taking shots at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to know who he's talking about, go check out the last episode of the Why Not Me podcast featuring Young Hype.
Yeah. But no, the background to me is fun. I'm not too mad at it.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just wondering.
Especially and then the lights now. The lights are clutch.
Yeah. Thank you. She got them for me.
So she's clutch.
Yeah.
See, Jerry's not clutch.
I told her to get them for me.
Okay, you're clutch then. If it was your idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. It's cool. That's part of my workbench right there. I take that stuff off. Like, it's got more stuff on there. I got my drawer for my computer stuff. But
I mean, yeah. I mean,
and it's not done. It's not done.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to be in the corner of my kitchen behind my fridge.
Yeah. Oh, this is definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, so like
baby steps, bro.
I got this mic right here.
Yeah.
I used to just have the headset.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see? Baby steps. So yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I mean, look at my background. My background's pretty trash. So it's like, you know, I mean,
let me change it.
Yeah. Let me just type something else to throw it on there. I mean, I definitely need something here. Lights would help. I just have this little thing and then like this, but I'm always covering that. You can't even see it most of the time.
Yeah. I always see Steph Curry back there.
If I was smart, I would have turned it.
Well, on the side, you could see it too.
But yeah, so like my background's pretty trash, so you know I can't.
That's a custom Funko Pop of me.
Yeah.
Watch, grab it. Is it real? Show it to the screen. Here. Hold on. Oh, this wire is pretty long. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Or maybe like just a picture. It is you.
It's crazy. I'm even wearing the same jersey.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious. New jersey, let's go.
I think that's the thumbnail.
Let's go.
But
there you go.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
But I'm gonna get a shelf right there where I have that light, and it's gonna have stuff on there. I'm gonna get a couch right here, and then my work table will probably move right here or fold it.
Mm-hmm. So that I mostly just need lights.
Yeah. I think that's the end of the show though.
Oh, for sure.
I can't top that Funko Pop. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please hit like and subscribe and follow us on our socials, which will be down in the description below. We'll have all our links. You could catch Matt on his other channel.
Piece of Us Vlogs, Piece of Us Films, link down below. Vlogs on one channel, and the other channel we review movies and TV shows. You can find Jerry. We actually already talked about your channel a little bit. Some good people, some trash people.
You can catch
find on the link.
You can catch me at Top 3 Entertainment. I have the Why Not Me podcast where I interview people like Phil Jones, Mitchell Rance, Young Hype.
Yeah.
Just different types of people. We talked about some of them today. He said the car guy, Joshua Michael Nam, CEO of Import Image Racing, sells car parts from Florida. We talked about Florida. So, yeah, I stream it on there, and I also do tech reviews, which is my first episode of the tech review today, the top 3 tech. I hope you guys go check it out. It'd be pretty dope. Hit like and subscribe on his stuff. Hit like and subscribe on my stuff. Hit like and subscribe on our stuff, which is this.
If you really think about it, we put out so much content, like as a group or like as a duo, I guess. Like on our separate stuff compared to our stuff together, like there's so much. I have 2 channels. You have 1 channel. We have 1 channel together.
Yeah.
So much stuff going out. So, and his 1 channel though is really like 3 channels now. It's a podcast channel, it's a gaming channel, and now it's a tech review channel, and
it's 4 actually. And then it's just the entertainment channel, which is just random, like whatever.
Yeah.
Which I only have like me moving out of California, which is actually the best name I could name it. Because a lot of people, I guess, look up moving out of California on YouTube.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was going to be a good.
Yeah. No, it's definitely. Everyone's leaving.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah. So we're still growing. Let's see which one gets to the top first.
I mean, they're all top 3.
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Let's go. But either way, I think it'll benefit all of our channels if one of them does good. So
for sure.
But hope you guys tune in next week. Don't forget to watch the podcast as well, Top 3 Views. This is the sports section of it. We used to have them combined, but gradually we started talking more and more about sports. So it had to be its own thing.
Yeah, the episode would have been, by now the episode would have been like 5 hours long, I feel like.
Yeah.
Or like 4 hours long. Like.
Yeah, for us. But yeah, that's the name of the game, and hope you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you next week.
Peace.